Let's talk about the Upper East region, right? And the unity of the region for the overall development of the region. And, of course, I grew up there, and there've been various lines of division across the various, maybe constituencies. One thing that comes to mind is the issue of the location of the airport, right? When we were in JSS, there were conversations about constructing an airport in the Upper East region. Uh, it was said a location had been identified, and 20 years later, we are still having these conversations about siting the airport. Now, there are people who have argued that there is an airstrip in Paga, and that should be the location of a potential new airport. Others have argued that it should be located in Bolga for the reason that Bolga is the regional capital, among the fact that it's also more centrally located, right? But the majority of people just want an airport for the area so that they don't have to travel to Tamale and then take 2 hours by road to get home.
Sure.
What is your position, or how do you have you thought about this? And how are you going to work together with your colleague MPs in the area to bring a finality to this particular issue?
Thank you very much. I think it is an area um, that draws a lot of passion from a lot of people in the region. And I can only say that we are better together than um, competing amongst ourselves and in the end not getting it at all.
Yeah.
So we better understand that it serves our interest most if we come together and agree that we want to have an airport in the region which will serve us. I'm sure you'll agree with me that it is much shorter to travel from Navrongo to any part of the region to catch a flight than it is to travel from Navrongo to Tamale.
Yeah.
And so,
Yes.
if we agree on that, then that should be the guiding principle. That we want an airport in the region so our lives can be easier. So we don't have to get up and travel about 4 hours, 3 hours, or so to go and catch a flight. It makes life so. So for me, that would be the key thing. Um, we are one people. We can. It's going to be one airport. We can't all have the airport. It has to be sited in one place, and so let it go to where we all sit at the table and agree that this is where it should go. I am an MP for Navrongo Central, and so I'll make a strong case for it to be in Navrongo Central, and you'll agree with me why I will do that, because I am supposed to bring development to my people. Knowing very well that if an airport comes to Navrongo, it will bring jobs, it will make life easier. People will come, through and buy things in terms of growing the local economy. And so all these are things that you take into consideration why you want the airport to be in your constituency. But that should not overshadow the overall or overarching interest of having an airport in the region. And so when we sit to talk about these things, we should be guided by the fact that it serves us better wherever it is in the region than not having an airport at all.
Yeah. So yes, I will throw that challenge to you, that, and hopefully I would get to talk to your colleague MPs from the region, and that you guys should come together and conclude on this matter, so
That's
that we
right.
won't be ridiculed by our detractors to the west.
That's right.
The upper west people have been making fun of us that we don't have an airport, and that they are our superiors. So I
And it's
think that
very
you guys
shameful, isn't it? They are the youngest region, and yet they have an airport, and we don't.
airport, yeah, exactly.
It's very shameful. I think we have to do something about it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.